them know that we are the American Indians. Baby. Copper color Indians, baby. African Americans here, but they recently moved here from places like Kenya, Ethiopia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Zaire. But now the brother whose family's lived in this country for generations, occupying space in all the locations, New York, Miami, LA, Detroit, Chicago, even if he's wearing a dashiki and sporting an afro. And if you go to Africa in search of your race, you'll find out quick, you're not an African American. You're just a black American in Africa taking up space. Why you keep trying to attach yourself to a continent where even if you got the chance to go and you went, most people that wouldn't even claim you as one of them, as a purebred daughter or son of them. Right here now, no matter what you...
And we are not Africans. We are not African. Are you an African? I'm not no African. Look at you.
ISO. Dama.
So many lies, ayy, it's so many lies, yo, it's so many, ayy, it's so many, yo, it's so many, yo, it's so many lies, look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth, they know that, knocking them down every time I step in the booth, we ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof, it's young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof, ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the deuce, yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe, we on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view, yeah, we used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news, it ain't what you really could do, cause we ain't got nothing to lose, we ain't switch side with no cruise, we just stayed out of the loop, now we out here letting it loose, every shot we took it was swoosh, gotta get it, ain't no excuse, ain't left to prove, ayy, yeah, ayy, there's so many lies, ayy, there's so many lies, yo, there's so many, ayy, there's so many, yo, there's so many,
yeah. Ask them a real question, yeah, I bet it's all lies. Hey, they won't cross that line for a fact that's offsides. Hey, too much penalties when they run this back, yeah, it's fines. Hey, could've been here with us, but we do not force no vibes. Hey, she gon' ride the whip and let me park it in the driveway. They just want the praise like they Yahweh. Getting so much bread, yeah, the ride way. We done already won, yeah, that's worth the ride way. But they still lying right through their teeth, and they still hiding behind many truths. They was D9, watch my every move, tell them keep fine. Leave that shit on scene, I ain't replying. Less I know you, that don't mean I'm Hollywood, that just mean I'm Hollywood. All y'all I probably stood on the falls, all cause. More times I probably should, I don't know nobody like us. You see how much time it took,
yeah, ayy, there's so many lies, ayy, there's so many lies, it's so many, ayy, it's so many, yo, it's so many,
it's too many lies, ayy, yeah, ISO, Indies, Dama,
ISO. Dama.
It's so many lies, ayy, it's so many lies.
Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far where I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense, but nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion, we probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those two things they factor in. Spiral out of control just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering. I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see her sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Hey, y'all. Hey, mic check, mic check. What's good, everybody? What's going on? Some folks are going to be mad today. But look, I don't have anything to do with British Records. Ain't my fault. It ain't. All I know, what I do know, shout out to everybody watching. Oh, God. It's going to be a ball buster. 1,500 people up in this piece. I know. Hey, listen. I ain't got nothing. We don't have anything to do with Former British Records. We don't. The United States, the 50 states, we don't have nothing to do with their records. Nothing. Y'all, give me 1 minute, okay? Like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. 2 minutes, all right? And I'll be right back. I have to grab some other documents, so I'll be right back.
Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day. And when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night turn to morning dew, then you let's face it, baby, you know all the places, my places, your place, my place, your place, my place, just face it, no one knows my places like you do, your place.
All right, y'all, sorry about that, I appreciate that. I had to run up and get these papers so I could share them and make sure that I uploaded them. But anyway, y'all, to keep it a buck, listen. Back in the 1700s, you know, we had in the North, we had governorship down here. We had, and I'm going to use modern day words for the sake, we had Indian governors. They called them black here in the North, straight like that. And it's the fact. We have these documents. You know, Connecticut was very good with keeping their historic records. Very good. And it's true. There's towns and everything here in the North named after Indians. And that's a fact. And hey y'all. Shout out to everybody in here watching. I wanted to just get into this real quick. Hey, beautiful bad saint, Susan Thompson, Bucky, Adrian Shajid, Lady Moon, beautiful lady. Hey, Enoch, CJ went, Gigi Southwinds, Mr. Miller. Hey, but I'm just gonna get right up on in this for real, because it's touchy, and some folks gonna be mad, and I don't care. But back during that time, in like early 1700s, 1600s, first of all, I want to say the Indians always had a problem with the Europeans bringing people over here, and they still to this date. We do bringing people over here. I'm telling you, and I'm. You know what? They did not bring slave ships from Africa to the mainland where the 50 states sit. They didn't come here. The British would no. The Indians wasn't feeling that from the British. No, they wasn't. The Indians in the North or the South, they was not going for it. They're like, no. And that's a fact, and that's written, that's documented. So they brought them, the British brought them to the territories that they purchased, which were the islands. The British, the French, the islands. I keep telling y'all, they was not bringing them over here on the mainland where the 50 states sit. It was too many Indians here already as prisoners of war, enslaved by their own people, own families. Facts. We saw the records. I showed them to you. I'm not going through them no more. The Indians own their own people, their own family. Husbands own their own wives and kids, and vice versa. Women own their own husbands, and they got rid of them when they didn't want to be bothered with them no more. They sold them. And we always lived a farmland lifestyle. We knew how to build. Now, you have the British. United States, 50 states have nothing to do with their record tracking. That's the British and the British alone. Ain't got nothing to do with United States records. They have their own separate records in their own country. And we have no control over how they documented their people. And I really believe it to be true. They did bring slaves from Africa to the islands. They did. And that's a fact. Now, is everybody on the island African? No. They're not. But all those slaves that they speak about, that they brought here, they brought them to Brazil and the islands, the Caribbean islands. I showed you the records. Nobody debunked it. And until you can debunk it, I'm going to stand on it, because I'm telling you, I don't care if people don't like it. I don't care if you're rolling around in the bed with Jamaicans. Okay? I don't care. That's not my problem. I don't care who's in your bed. But I'm telling you, the majority of them are Africans. They live like them. Their customs like them. Everything is like Africa. If you look at Jamaica and then go look at those areas in Africa, they're the fucking same. And I pulled up the pictures. You can hardly tell the difference between the two. The Africans came over in the islands, and they built shit just like over in Africa. It looks very disgusting. Harlem, New York is hard looking, but it don't look it ain't got shit on the horrible way Jamaica looks and Africa looks in their living conditions. It's not as worse. It look bad in Harlem in some areas, but it don't look shit Uh, well, we gonna. All right. Well, we gonna look at the records, and then what you got to do, Dane, because I know that you're using Dane's name. You probably are Jamaican. But what you're gonna have to do is take your ass to the British government and tell them to fix the records. Because we gonna look at them. I ain't got shit to do with how those records came out. So you gotta go to the British government. I ain't gotta fight for nobody from Jamaica. But you not gonna but my point is because them of the motherfuckers over here hollering African American because they are. Well, you about to learn. So then what you need to do, Mr. Jamaican Dane, all right, is go to the British government and tell them they're lying. Because your word don't stand shit at this point. Jamaicans can trace their ancestry back to an African ancestor. And that's a fact. And I'm going to show you. Here in North America on the mainland, we have no records that stipulate that we are Africans. They never used that terminology. We're not that. If we were African back during the 1700s, 1600s, 1800s, they would have put that on our census sheets because we were not. It was all about our color. The color of our skin. When you're saying Negro, that's a descriptive term of the skin. Well, places it do look nasty, and I'm going to show you that too. So if it's not Jamaica, then you need to contact the internet and tell them to take down them nasty looking ass pictures of Jamaica compared to Africa, because I'm going to pull them up too. Matter of fact, that's the first thing I'm going to do since you popped your ass up in here. Here we go. It looks just like Africa. And I like to back up what I say. When I say something, I like to show. Yeah. Well, if you ain't never been there, then you need to shut down and get some lessons. How about that? This shit look like you. I showed this to Willie. I said, "Bae, look at this shit. That if you looking at this is a hot mess. He couldn't tell if it was Jamaica or Africa. This is Jamaica. I ain't got to be lying. Now let's do Africa. You can't tell the fucking difference. Don't play with me, boy. Same play. You can't even tell. You don't know if this is Africa. You only know it because I told you. Don't not play with me. That looks the same. Boy, bye. I'm not going to waste my morning. You're not going to redirect my channel. So now go to Jamaica and tell them to take down them nasty ass looking pictures. And I'll keep it a buck. Let me see. Let me do. Now, let's go. I'm showing you Harlem slums that do not look worse than Jamaica and Africa. It's slummy, but it don't look worse than Jamaica and Africa. Don't play with me this morning. This is Harlem. This is Harlem. It don't look like Jamaica and Africa. It looks a little better. Or a lot better. That's the slums considered. So boy, bye. Anyway, let me get back to my show. I don't care. I didn't say the whole place looked like that. Shut up. Anyway, stupid. Get out of here, man. Don't come in here fucking with me. All right, here we go. Jamaican planters began to cultivate sugar in the latter half of the 17th century. That's 1600s. And if he gets stupid in the chat, y'all, skank his ass. Snipe his dumb ass. Goofy African. Because if you Jamaican, you African. You damn sure is. And I'm about to show you. Jamaican planters began to cultivate sugar in the latter half of the 17th century. The plantation system relied on enslaved labor, and the island imported almost 1 million captives, Africans in total. And I believe that shit. Most Jamaican slaves came from, and you can look this up, the region of modern-day Ghana, Nigeria, and Central, and include the Akan, the Ashanti, Yoruba, Igbo, and Ibibo people. By the 18th century, Jamaica had become one of the most valuable British colonies, but the conditions endured by the slaves were horrendous. Now, they show this same fucking picture and put a story to it all the time. This picture ain't got shit to do with Jamaica. This is in Haiti. That's the Haiti Revolution. So they took this picture and put it there. That's why I said you got to be careful with these dumbass people. For real. That picture has nothing to do with Jamaica. That is the Haitian Revolution. And them brothers got on feathers on their damn heads. Hey, Chief. This picture is of the Haiti Revolution, and they got their feathers on their damn hats. This ain't got nothing to do with Jamaica. I don't know why they threw that picture in there. Like, Haitians are aboriginals to the Americas. They are the people of that landmass called Haiti. But Jamaicans, I'm sorry, their asses is from Africa. And we are about to prove that today. Because we go into them goddamn British records. The United States of America don't have anything to do with the British UK's records or Jamaica's records. So if y'all don't like how they labeled y'all as Africans in Jamaica, then you need to go to your Jamaican government and tell them to fix it. And that is a lie. But I don't believe it to be a lie because a lot of y'all motherfuckers look exactly like Africans. You can't tell the difference. And y'all food is alike too. And that's a fact. This is the problem right here, y'all. And when you see people like Shay Shun and especially YK, his ass is Jamaican. I told y'all that boy Jamaican. That's why they're trying to fight. Don't confuse us with them. When they tell you they African, they fucking African. They can trace their African ancestor to their former British colony records. And that's a fact. And we about to go there. Don't come telling me that the United States, that Jamaica did this. But I'll read this later. So let's go to the former British records. It got shit to do with that. But first, you know what? Let me stop. Because he told me to do the entire screen. Entire screen. All right. Share. Now, we're going to go here. And it gives you a little story. Let's go here. And, oh no, I don't want to do that. The database contains slave registers from former British colonial dependencies. All right, former British colonial dependencies, slave registers, 1813 to 1834. This database contains slave registers from the former British colonial dependency, many of them in the Caribbean for various years between 1812 and 1834. But I wanted to show y'all something else before I get into this. So let me stop this for 1 second. That little Negro got me pissed off right now because I wanted to show this. Let me get him. Hang on. Let me find it first. Paste. Hey, Chief. Oh, there it is. Damn. Okay, I think I got it. Here we go. Yep, there it is. Now, I got it. Then we'll go to that. All right. And don't be coming up here thinking you're gonna come up here and try to save the fucking day, because you're not with Thunder. This is morning Thunder shit. You don't like it? That's why I said I'm doing my own fucking thing. I ain't got time to be up there. I don't debate. I don't debate. I deliver. You take it or you leave it. Facts. I don't debate. All right, here we go, y'all. I found what I needed. I don't debate. I deliver. You debunk it. Okay? You debunk it. Because y'all not going to put no fucking slaves over here. They did come over here. They came right from Jamaica. Because the Indians was tired of working for the colonizers. So what do? They do what they doing today. Oh, Indians niggas don't want to work. Let's bring in more fucking slaves. And they're right there. Me here, man. Yeah, man. Me want the job. Me do it right away. $5 hour. Oh yeah, me down. Yeah, man. Don't fucking play with me. Let's go. This is a source of information. All right. About former British colonial dependencies. I didn't write this shit. In 1807, the Abolition of Slave Trade Act came into force. The act made the trade in slaves from Africa to the British colonies illegal. To combat illicit transportation, following this act, many of the British colonies began keeping registers of black slaves who had been so-called lawfully enslaved. In 1819, the Office for the Registry of Colonial Slaves was established in London, and copies of the slave registers kept by the colonies were sent to this office. Registration generally occurred once every 3 years. The registers continued through 1834, when slavery was officially abolished. This database contains the slave registers for the following colonies in years: Antigua, Bahamas, Barbados, Berbice, Dominica, Grenada, Honduras, Mauritius, Nevis, Sri Lanka, St. Christopher, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Tobago, Trinidad, and the Virgin Islands. The following colonies are not included in this collection but can be viewed in paper form at the National Archives: Jamaica, St. Christopher, Grenada, Dominica, Nevis, St. Lucia, Demerara, Berbice, Montserrat, Bermuda, St. Vincent, Mauritius, Cape Cod, of Good Hope. Information available on these records includes name of owner, place of residence, usually name of parish, name of slave, usually only a given name. If the slave had been baptized, this may include the slave's name and the Christian name. Gender of slave, age of slave, nationality of slave. All right, let me stop there for a minute because we're going to go there. As you can see, this is not my information. This is me researching and searching where all these damn slaves was. So now, because we have resemble them in some instances, you're not going to make us African, not the Indians on the mainland. No, you're not. You're not going to do it. We don't, my ancestry don't chase to Jamaica. And a lot of Negroes in these hoods and in the South and in 50 states don't trace to Jamaica either. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That's why a lot of Jamaicans, right, from Jamaica don't like inner city Negroes. A lot of Jamaicans do not. And that's a fact. Here in the North, big times. A lot of Jamaicans do not like mainland Indians, no matter where the fuck they from. A lot of Jamaicans don't like a lot of Haitians. They don't like mainland Indians, Aboriginals. Even it's shown in YouTube. Yo. It is what it is. This is who Jamaicans don't like. Fucking scared of them and they hate on them. Don't play with me. They don't like them. We get this shit a lot in the North, but Jamaica's not reasons for them not liking us. Or because you know how to talk like the white man and he favor you more. You know what? Shut up. This is the shit that go down in the North. Now let's go to those British records. Because I ain't got time. I ain't got time for the bullshit. They can prove, and you're about to see why. Now, these are all former British colonial dependencies, slave registers. This is in Jamaica. We ain't got shit to do with this, yo. All these. It's so many. Now let's see what they look like. Here we go. Now, I told you not to look at the top here, but this is in Jamaica. But look at the heading. This is the original headings. We ain't got shit to do with this. Nothing. Yo. Here's the color of the person. COLOUR. That's spelled color. That means black. Now, here is a selection. This is their age in the second column. And then here is a selection. African or Creole. That's a selection. Is the person's black, but are they African or Creole? Will somebody please type the difference between African or Creole in the chat? I ain't got shit to do with this. Nothing. This is why YK's ass stands on his African ancestry, because the nigga's Jamaican. All right? Claiming to be that Igbo, and that Igbo was one of the lists of where they got the African from. Now, these are Creoles. Now you're getting down to the Africans. This person right here, Mopsy, the female, 81 years old. She's African. Somebody could trace their ancestry to this woman and say they are African descent. Patience. She's a Negro, meaning she's black, because that's her color, as the title states on the document. Fuck ancestry at this point. She's 71 years old and she's African. African. Sally is African. Mary is African. Tracer is African. Susanna is African. Priscilla is African. Africans, all these damn Africans. Charlotte, Hager, all of them are African. Now, and these are the swearing of the slave. Look at these are Creoles. And down here where William signed to state that these are his slaves. Should be more. A lot of Creoles and Africans down here. It's thousands of them, man. You can switch pages. Let me keep switching. Africans. Shit is endless, man. African. Shit is endless. I'm going to filter this. Hang on, y'all. I'm going to filter it just to Africans. Let me filter it. Hang on. Let me filter this shit. I'm going to filter it just so that it just selects the Africans. Hang on. Here we go. But it's not doing it. But that's okay. It won't let me do it. But I could just do this. Let me do a share screen. Entire. There we go. See, they will. All right, this is a new one. Let's look at the headings. Color, age, African or Creole. And these are remarks. Lucinda mean this is Lucinda's daughter. But this is a Creole. I'm just pulling out these Africans. This is a whole bunch. Sam is African. It's interesting because they're very descriptive. Here go mulatto. But they're Creoles. I would think they're Creole are the people that are indigenous to the Americas. All right, mulattoes. This is a mulatto. But Negroes are the color. But if you look over here, it's telling you what their ethnicity is or whatever. Africans. There's thousands of Africans. We do not have anything to do with their records. If you look in here, it tells you about them coming from Africa. East African slave trade. This is in the National Archives. And this happens to be where they're taking them to the islands. Now, you could search the National Archives. They got this shit. They know exactly where they brought these slaves. War and Colonial Department Office, Africa. Confidential print, Sierra Leone. Dispatch from Governor McDonald reporting the death of a slave trader. And it's telling you, they tell you in National Archives. That's why these niggas keep running around in here like this shit. Doing this shit. You see all these Africans. That's them. Niggas is Africans. I'm not gonna keep doing this. Right here, even it tells you, even on their thing. But when you look at the paper, it gives you the actual. And it tells you their nationality, African. And it give you the enslaver name. But on the document, it really do tell you. Let me go see if I could see Kwashi. They got the African names. Yep, there goes Kwashi. Look, y'all. If you look at it, there's Kwashi right there. Okay, but Negro, all right. But he's African. Some people mad. You see, this is not the United States Colonial Slave Records. This is the British Colonial. And in Jamaica. Oh, I just did Jamaica. And when you click on that, it tells you. I don't got time. Let me go find some more records. Let's go to here. See right here. Jamaica. And return of slaves in the parish of Verde in the profession of Caleb Banks as owner on the 28th day of June in the year of our Lord 1817. His name is Will and his color is Negro. He's 25 years old and the selection was African. Male 1. They signed all this shit. Here's another one. He got baptized, lodged in office August 18th, 1817. A male. A return of the slaves in this period. Male, John Fowler. His color, Negro. Age 29. Selection, African or Creole. They select African. And they said he got baptized. So, when he got baptized, they gave him a name. John Fowler. Yo, throw me fire if you see this shit. These are British records. Ain't nothing to do with us. So you can't say we did this shit because we didn't. These are where your slaves went. And that's why Garfield has backed off of trying to be part of the reparations because they got to go to the British, not the 50 states. A lot of them. We ain't got shit to do with that. Some niggas gonna be mad. I don't care. I'm not here to protect nobody. I'm here to deliver. Make up your stories all the fuck you want. The Indians told them British, no, don't bring them motherfuckers over here. So where did they go? To the islands. Now, like I said, I don't debate. I deliver. So, as you know, a lot of West Indians are on the mainland now. And that's a fact. They are. They on the mainland now. But just because they on the mainland, my ancestry and probably yours do not trace back to Jamaica. I don't have not one relative in Jamaica. Not one. And a lot of you cannot trace your ancestry to Jamaica. Jamaicans here can. And they also can trace their ancestry to the African that came over here. So that they're allowed to say and stand on their African ancestry. Because that's who they are. I don't need to be on here all day. So when they're emigrating over here, yeah, Africans are coming over here. Those are the Africans. So I like to know. I'm going to open my screen because I'm not going to be on here long. I got business to do. Got meetings to go to later. I'm putting out the thunder. I'm sorry. I'm telling you who the Africans are. And it's obvious. It's very clear. I told you I was coming this morning. And now I'm about to throw. Now that I've thrown the thunder, look, you can come on the panel and debunk me. I'm going to put the link in the chat early this morning because I ain't playing. We got 1,700 people up in this piece watching. And I'm glad the 1,700 folks know. Y'all know now. Y'all Negroes is the only one that don't know. I'm going to put this thing up here to the top. I'm going to pin it to the top. I'm not playing. Our records do not list Africans. None. Pin it to the top. You're welcome. The link is pinned to the top because today I done did it. It didn't even take that much. I'm here, listen. I told y'all. Don't get mad at Sister Bethany because she showed you these public records. No need for me to debate. I'm told you, I'm just delivering. So, that's not my problem. I did not write those records. That's public information from the British, from Jamaica. You need to go to them and say, hey, I'm a man, I'm an Indian. You got to prove to them that they didn't get you from Africa because they damn sure just proved that they got your ancestor from Africa. Over here in the 50 states, we don't have that shit because our ancestors, the Aboriginals, the Indians that was working with the government was like, hell no. Don't bring them over here. No. They told the British that. Ben Franklin told you. No. Because he knew damn well them Indians, if anybody was communicating heavy with them Indians and taking notes, was Ben Franklin. And he said, no, don't bring them over here. Why increase this landmass? Because when it comes to white people, we all look like we all African. They're arrogance. Oh, we all African. No, the fuck we ain't. You can't, not the ones that was here when you got here. And we let you in at Plymouth Rock. No, we wasn't no Africans. We were Indians. And I showed you how we became citizens automatically. Did nobody sign no fucking papers? Because we didn't go to Oklahoma, prisoner of war. We didn't go. They just automatically made us citizens. And then labeled us not based on our race, but our color. B for black, W for white. That's all that was on the damn census sheets. If white, black, mulatto. Because that's all who the fuck was over here. Now let's read another document real quick, y'all. Just some notes. Note taking. I don't got a debate. I deliver. Now go and debunk it. Now, what you think you need to know about what Paleface did? And this is fact. This is written. Blood quantum laws were originally created by white settlers in the 18th century. They were used to prohibit interracial marriages and to keep people deemed Native American out of public offices or reservations, essentially to determine who would and wouldn't benefit from the privileges of whiteness. That's exactly what they did to and still do to this day to the niggas. I keep telling y'all who that goddamn Indian is, and until you understand to this date, they keeping niggas out of public offices or our reservations. The Indians that remained, same thing. There's only one race of people that they continuously and consistently kept out of office. They only let in a few Uncle Tom ass kissers. And you be thinking that a lot of them be fucking Pookies, but they don't. A lot of them be fucking Jamaicans. I keep telling y'all, y'all don't understand. You don't understand, man. If you're listening to this, you understand who the Indian is. Blood quantum laws were originally created by white settlers in the 18th century. That's the fucking 1700s. They were used to prohibit interracial marriages. Now, who have been imposed with policies not to marry white people? Who? What race of people? Interracial marriages is always prohibited. What race of people? If you say wing, ling, lang, woo, I'm going to slap you. Because the only interracial marriages that were permitted during those times was black and white couples. They did not, I'm using modern day language. They didn't want no niggas marrying no white women. Or vice versa. It wasn't Chinese people. It wasn't people of Asian descent that this country, U.S., was stopping the interracial marriages on. The interracial marriage was with niggers and whites. They did not want it. Now, tell me I'm lying. Debunk that. We got the laws. Loving case. Interracial marriage. There was only a black and white thing on this landmass. It was no wing loom sues and all that. Leave Asian people out of it. Leave Asian people alone. They ain't got shit to do with this. It was always stopping blacks from marrying whites and whites from marrying blacks. There was no other race of people here. Indians and white folks. That's it. Give me a 1 if you understand that. I need to know where your brain is. There was no other race of people. Chinese people didn't begin coming on our census until fucking 1800s, late 1800s. It was only blacks and whites here. And we could translate that from whites and Indians. There was no law preventing anyone from marrying Asians. There was no law preventing anybody from marrying Asians. It was only a law to prevent folks from marrying niggas and whites, interracial marriages. Give me a 1 if you understand that. This is how you got to just think normal sense. There was no other race, no other laws. There was no laws passed not to marry Asians. They ain't got nothing to do with it because it wasn't here. They didn't want you marrying Indian. And that blood quantum shit was created by white people, not the Indians. They ain't do that shit. Yo. I'm going to say this again. There was nobody over here but blacks and whites. Whites, Indians. Blood quantum laws were originally created by white settlers in the 18th century. They were used to prohibit interracial marriages. Interracial marriages with who? Blacks and whites. No Asians were there. And to keep people deemed Native American out of public offices or on reservations. To keep less fix it in modern day language. Don't play with me because that's all that was here. They were used to prohibit interracial marriages and to keep people deemed niggas out of all public offices or on reservations. Essentially, to determine who would and wouldn't benefit from the privileges of whiteness. They was not stopping Asian people to benefit from the privileges of whiteness. They were not here. It was always to stop niggas to benefit from privileges of whiteness in the U.S. 50 states. The 1842 slave revolt in the Cherokee Nation was the largest escape of a group of slaves to occur in Cherokee Nation. And what was the Indian Territory? The slave revolt started on November 15th, 1842. Now check this out. When a group of 20 African Americans, in 1842, they had African Americans, the same motherfucking 20 odd niggas. I keep telling you, they writing, making this shit up. Enslaved by the Cherokee, escaped and tried to reach Mexico, where the slavery had been abolished in 1829. Along their way, they were joined by 15 slaves escaping from the Creek Nation in Indian Territory. The fugitives met with 2 slave catchers taking a family of 8 slave captives back to the Choctaw Nation. The fugitives killed the hunters and allowed the family to join their party. Although an Indian party had captured and killed some of the slaves near the beginning of their fight, the Cherokees sought reinforcements. They raised an armed group of more than 100 of their and Choctaw warriors to pursue and capture the fugitives. 5 slaves were later executed for killing the 2 slave catchers. What has been described, now check this out. What has been described as the most spectacular act of rebellion against slavery among the Cherokee. The 1842 event inspired subsequent slave rebellions in the Indian Territory. But in the aftermath of this escape, the Cherokee Nation passed stricter slave codes, expelled freemen from the territory, and established a rescue slave catching company to try to prevent additional losses. The slaves were not African Americans, but were from other tribes that were decimated by slavery and were relabeled by whites as slaves of Africa because of their dark skin. The Europeans used skin color to divide. I keep telling y'all motherfuckers. I'm going to read that last paragraph again. What has been described as the most spectacular act of rebellion against slavery among the Cherokee, the 1842 event inspired subsequent slave rebellions in the Indian Territory. But in the aftermath of this escape, the Cherokee Nation passed stricter slave codes, expelled freemen from the territory. Remember, y'all? They kicked all the niggas out and established a rescue slave catching company to try to prevent additional losses. The slaves were not, African Americans, but were from the other tribes that were decimated by slavery and were labeled by white as slaves of Africa because of their dark skin. The Europeans used skin color to divide. I'm done. I'm not playing with these people no more. I don't got time. Like I said, I'm not going to be on here all day because I got meetings to do. So I'm going to wait. The link is at the top. You want to smoke on the thunder? Hit the link. I'm right here. I'll be waiting. And I'll leave y'all in the chat to talk to yourself like I normally do. I ain't got nothing else unless some old Jamaican want to step to the panel and tell me that I'm wrong. Because I'm not wrong. You got to tell that to your country. These are official documents from your country. We ain't got nothing to do with that over here. Over here, we didn't label African. We ain't do that in them days because that's not who we was. They were stopping white people from marrying Indians. That's what they was doing over here on the mainland. And them damn Indians happen to be niggas. Us. Prove me wrong. I'm standing here. I wait for you to step to the panel. I'm here, y'all. The link is at the top. Come on up. right, my loves. Yo, so let's so I can show you the difference between the mainland here, United States, between the United States and the British government. The British government knew who their African slaves were. In the United States, they can't do it. And they couldn't. Big difference. All right? And we gonna go there. So these two little punks, because they keep singing about the 1850 and 1860 slave schedules in the United States, the 50 states, all right? Let's go there so you can see the difference and know the difference between the United States and the British government. We in the United States know these Indians. Let's go there. So them two little punks, YK. This is why YK. I'm telling you, this is why YK and Shay Shun keep fucking with you, little agents. All right. This is why YK is angry. You talking about a bitter nigga? Let's go. You see, you got the 1860 and 1850. Now, you see there, look at Ancestry's database, colored, all colored. Yo, throw up some fucking fire. And then you got mulatto. Now, if you find an African, you're lucky. This is Ancestry's database. This same company. All right. Now, here we go. Now let's open up one of them bitches. You see this? This is Ancestry, Denise Johnson, colored. Then they updated it. I told y'all. Updated it to black. You see in the parentheses? No African at all. And now, the enslaved people, Denise Johnson, all these fucking people had the same last name as Denson. He's the oldest. This is our lifestyle in the South. 33 years old, male 29, female 60, female 34, female 22, female 30. Now here go the little kids, age 4, 9, 8, 6. That was our lifestyle, agricultural lifestyle. It was our families on our farms. I'm not playing with I love y'all. You ain't got to prove shit. Different ball game on the mainland. Whole different ball game on the mainland. And the whites wanted to stop and pass laws for you to marry them niggas, them colors, interracial marriages. Now we back in 1860. Same thing with 1850. Ain't no Africans listed on our shit. They can't. How are you going to be a foreigner and come over and identify the people? The only reason why the United States identified you as that is because they have jurisdiction over you to do that. You gave them permission to do that, but you could take that shit away by correcting it. You know damn well you Indian. Now, we done looked at the family. Now, let's get to it. Let's look at the census sheet. Hopefully, this will pull up for y'all. So you know they went there and updated them damn records. Because first they list color, then they put black in parentheses. Do not play with me. Look here. Color. Just the color of the skin. That's all it is. Look at here. Description. Black. B for black. They gave the color. It was just color. What color was this person? And you go look at the white schedule, they got them listed as white. And the color. Look, all B's. From adults all the way down to little 2-year-old babies. B's. And I got an M right there for mulatto. The fuck is that? What's that, y'all? What is that? I'm done. That's 1860. Ain't no goddamn Africans. This is Fairfax, Virginia. $11 households. 10 owners. We owned our own people, our own families. You can't make this shit up. Now that's her. You can tell that's a family. Don't play with Virginia. Let's see. Let's go. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Denise Johnson. Let's go look at another one. All these damn records. Penny Johnson. She's a mulatto. There's another mulatto down there. That's all it was black and white folks, y'all. Ain't no Asians, yo. Leave Chinese people alone. Leave Asians alone, period. This is some black and white shit. Look. 22 years old. This is in Texas. Let's look at that. Now we see Africa on it. They probably are goddamn African. But let's see if we see any Africans. Nope. Now look. Look. Nancy Johnson. All right. This is in Texas. Black. She's 70 years old. 70-year-old. And she's black. Look. Look. 70 years old. I'm not playing. This ain't no fucking white owner, idiot. Get your ass out of here. You sit here and learn, stinking ass. Not a coincidence. Betty Johnson. Nancy Johnson. 70 years old. Black. Ain't no whites listed on here. None. Mulatto, 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 mulatto. Black. Black. All hair. 36 years old. Black. Here's his owners. Oh, here. Of the house. Look, 36. They have a 17-year-old and a 10-year-old. Black. 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 Male, female, female. Yo, throw up some fire. These motherfuckers want to see Africans so bad. And they ain't, because we ain't no damn Africans. And on the other side, too. 3-year-old black female. 40 years old. Juno Johnson, he's black. 40 years old. Male, black. This is in Texas. 40 years old, 21-year-old, 13, 11, 9, 3. A 50-year-old and a 38-year-old. Blacks. Get your ass out of here. Y'all hate the truth, and you can't. Now, I done showed you the 1860 and the 1850. I ain't got to prove nothing else. I don't debate. I just deliver. I just showed you the difference between the British government records and United States. They got to keep it real. You know damn well you can't make them Indians African. No, not in the United States. In their colony, Virginia. And then we went to Texas. So when you see people like YK, because he's Jamaican, and he mad about it. That nigga mad. Don't try to put African on our records, boy. You're not going to do it. I told you, I come with thunder. I don't know why this shit doing this. I come with thunder. I got to. And y'all ain't going to like me after that. I don't give a damn. Don't get mad at me. You got to go to Jamaica. Oh, all I did was went and found the records. That's all I did. I did nothing more but go and find the records. And I showed you theirs compared to ours. Indians over here wasn't having that shit. I know you mad, but yeah, like my grandmother would say, you mad, you better scratch your ass and get glad. That was my old granny saying. Check my email. Okay. Oh, thank you for the Cash App. Y'all so sweet. I appreciate that, man. Let me see here. Oh. It said check my email. Y'all so sweet. Thank you for the Cash App, man. I'm not going to give nobody's names, but thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all so sweet, man. Let me see. He told me to check this. Oh, okay. I sure will. Let me pull it up for you. Oh, okay. I'm going to pull this up for you right now. Set. Share screen. Entire. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Virginia Untold Free Register. Virginia Untold Free Register. Penn Strother. Registration number. Date of registration. Age 32. Ordinarily black color. Height 5 feet 8. Physical description. Originally black colored Negro man. Large scar under lip. Slight scar on left cheek. Near corner of mouth. Full suit of hair. 3 front teeth of upper jaw out. Born free. Free. From Sachi, y'all. This is from Certified Sachi. Thank you, Sachi. Lewis Penn. Black man, dark scar. Little to the left, center forehead. I'll put this in the chat for y'all. Y'all could go through this. Let me see. Sachi say scroll. Hey, Sachi, hit the link for a minute so you could guide me up here. Because I got to keep looking at 2 screens, love, in order to see what you're saying. And I don't keep catching it. If you could hit the link, Sachi, I'll let you up. You could direct me on where to scroll to. Because I keep missing you in the chat. I'll wait for y'all. Let me wait for Sachi, y'all. Oh, good. There we go. Let me see. Put my headphones on so I can see you. That you, Sachi?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, here we go. All right. Tell me where to go, hon.
I just want you to scroll down and look for the word copper color. There's plenty of copper colored Negroes on there.
Okay, let me see. Copper control. Fine.
There
you go. There we go. I got it. See? Mary Frances Miles. Dark copper colored Negro. Ha ha, woman. No perceptible scars, black eyes, and hair. There it is, y'all. So, I got to give Sachi the bomb drop, y'all.
There's plenty of them on there, though. Plenty of them on there. That's just her. It's
I'm
not
gonna
just
keep
her.
going. No, I know. It says it's 17 of them. I did a search. Here we go. Copper-colored Negro woman, scar on right side. This is Elizabeth Ford. I'm going to order copper-colored Negro. Oh, sookie now. Dark copper-colored Negro. Yo, bomb drop all day. Martha, bright copper-colored Negro woman. Sachi, dark copper. Fanny, dark copper-colored Negro woman. Howard Jackson, dark copper-colored Negro man. I put that in the chat for y'all. Yo, throw up some goddamn fire for Sachi. He ain't playing this morning. He came to deliver. Now, let me stop for 1 second. Let me see. Let's go there. Oh. Let me see. Jesus, I got some slippery fingers today. All right. Here we go, y'all. American. A Native American originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. Stolen identity. Copper-colored races. Now let's go back to here. Copper-colored Negroes. Yo, Sachi not playing today. Sachi not playing today. Sachi.
Who land is it?
Ask him again, Sachi.
Who land is it?
Who land is it? Sachi came with to help morning Sachi. Oh, Sachi. Oh, you don't got it. Ah. Throw up some copper-colored feathers for brother Sachi right now in the chat. Let me go and do it my damn self. I'm throwing up these copper-colored feathers for Sachi. Damn right. That's why they call him certified. Come on, y'all. Copper-colored feathers. Certify him. He's already certified. He done put the stamp on it. Sachi.
I just like to show and prove. I'm tired of talking to these stupid people that like to keep coming with this African rhetoric.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at them copper-colored feathers going up. I'm telling you. Certified. Sachi. And you know what, Sachi? We shouldn't have to. Now I just don't. You don't even need to debate nobody. Just deliver, Sachi. That's all you got to do. That right there makes all of them look bad. Every last one of them. Just showing that alone. Any debate that's going down, that's it. It's over. That whole database. Is the other one the same or is it a little different, Sachi? The other link.
I don't know. I seen that one and just stopped. I don't know.
the other one that you sent me. It looked like
That's the same one. I think I sent it twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, it is the same one. But I put that in the chat for y'all. A lot of our ancestors, a lot of our people, Sachi, could trace. This is what I mean, y'all. You can trace your ancestors to those very people on that damn database. You've been here. I have mad family in Virginia. Mad family in Virginia. A lot of our family moved either from when they left South Carolina in 1929, they either went to Virginia or came to Connecticut. Out of all 13 of my third generation grandmother's kids, they came down originally from York or made their way down, landed, and she had she had 13 kids. She had 2 when she left York. And then when they got to Abbeville, Beaufort, coming down from York, South Carolina, it was living up there with all them damn Catawbas. And they came down and stationed in Abbeville, Beaufort. And she had the other for 13 other 11 kids. She had all her kids in the South, and then they moved to Connecticut from that point. They either went to Virginia, Connecticut, and some went to Boston. Yep. They came here first, but then they said, you know what, we're going to Boston. I remember that.
Well, Sister Betty, I just came through to deliver that. I got to go. Y'all have a nice day.
Oh, thank you, Sachi. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I'm keeping that for my records. That was so nice of Sachi, y'all. So I'm, gonna get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all in the chat for a while though. Y'all can chat amongst yourselves. Okay. I love y'all because I got meetings. Oh, uh-oh. Let me see who this is. Somebody else coming up here. I forgot to put this up. Let me see. I don't know who everybody be. I'm coming, y'all. Hold up. Latrell.
Hey, this Latrell Tenwell, this Carbertone. Thank you for allowing me up here for a few minutes. I just come to speak to you for a few minutes, Sister Betty. Appreciate you. Let's go, huh?
Oh, okay. What's good?
Nothing much. How are you doing?
I'm okay, just delivering like I normally do, because I don't get in no debates. I just deliver the information and tell people, look, if you want to debunk it, go ahead, look for it. And, tell the government, I don't make these records. They do. That's it. But what's good?
Um, we all have different pieces to the puzzle. So I stay thinking and scheming and stuff. Not scamming, scheming. Stay scheming. Hey, let's go, huh? Do you know that in 2017 that the eclipse started in Texas? But it said that where that shadow of power started, that's where our ancestors or black people use that route to exit, like away from slavery or whatever it is. And they say that a lot of the immigrants use that same town or whatever. um I was It's a black person that's in Mexico that moved down there and say that, man, that is some beautiful land and all that down there. But how about we get some leverage and we trade in places? Everybody coming here, shit, that's the next best place is Mexico. Like, get some leverage in Mexico, because if you was trying to run away from the law or Willie or something like that, that'd be the first place you will want to run to. Let's get it. Thank you for allowing me up here, huh? Let's go, huh?
Well, I I I guess that would be a good idea, but I always coming into this, even before I came into our true history, and get to the body, because like I said, 99% of our grannies, grandpa told us that we was Indian, and they left it at that. But coming into it, like back in 2019, Sachi, I mean, Tinwell, I never, even in my past, ever thought to leave this land, whether I knew it was ours or not. And today, this same date, I still will never leave mainland. I don't
No, but
even go to.
no, but I mean, Mexico was part of the Louisiana Purchase. Mexico is Texas,
Yeah, yeah, I
but
know.
just getting like, look, it's like they showed us with Monopoly. You could live in that purple on that road, but have leverage and own Park Place and Boardwalk, but just rent it out to people who's not gonna fuck it up. That
I agree.
type of thing. That's all.
I agree.
Because, huh? Let's go.
I
Sorry,
agree with.
sorry, baby. My bad. Let's go.
I agree with you. No, I agree with you. I truly do. I'm just speaking of my own personal opinion, Latrell. I, I'm not saying that nobody else shouldn't take that advantage. We already bought land in or have land for 5 states, and I just don't have any future plans on ever leaving um this particular landmass. I actually love the confines within the United States. I'm keeping it a buck. I don't even, what, I've never even been to another country, even to the islands that's part of North America, and I don't even have any future plans on going. I actually love this landmass, and I'm never going to leave it. But other people should take on your idea. I would never not support that. Seriously.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 cause like the replacement what's going on, it was somebody that's in the Aboriginal community a couple years ago. I forgot his name, but he from the Louisiana area. He was saying about Title 41 or 42, and I understood. So that's it's like man isn't supposed to be owing man, because all men aspire, and that energy just revamps or whatever. But that jurisdiction, that visible um line that shapes North America, that shit done. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the immigrants that's coming over, what would you I'm I'm not vouching for nothing. I'm just like really national, being national, that's frowned down on, because that's armies and all that. But it's great that you would support like a crazy ideal like that, sister. That's all. Thank you. Let's go, huh?
Support. I support anything that is going to put our people in a better position that they're in today. What you just shared, I would support it. I do. I do not have no smoke against it. I know Mexico is part of North America, always known, and that would be a great idea. I know Top Cats visit and his crew visit Mexico a lot, a lot. So I have no static. There are brothers and sisters over there. I truly do support it.
Um,
Copper tone, right?
yeah,
I got it right.
yeah. Someone just said, learn the Constitution. I think, me, I'm coming. it's like coming full circle. I was just live on TikTok and they took my they suspended more live. I was live for like
Why?
11 minutes because look, this I'm going at things that it was dead ends on and all this, but it's like I was saying, hey, there's a certain tribe in the Bible that's associated with the troglodyte and caveman, and another one that they mix together, but that's a blood liquor. So that's damn near vampire. But you you know, everything spiritual that's black or political and all that get termed off in its own grouping. But they don't want you. Uh, I'm a Gemini, so I be trying to get to the Jits on like everything. But man, I'm getting my Bobby Hemmett rest of transition or my Dick Gregory, rest in transition, and my Khalid Muhammad rest in transition. Cause look, I mean, you probably know this more than me, cause you up north, I guess. But I heard Khalid Muhammad, I Ice Cube first 3 albums was like fire, but remember the Muslim that was on like his first 2 or 3. I thought I knew that was a Muslim, but I thought that was Farrakhan, but I never knew that was Khalid. For Ice Cube to be Ice Cube after he did Boys in the Hood or whatever, they made
Oh,
him
Lee did
cut
that?
ties.
Are you serious?
Yes, yes. Ice Cube was before Tupac. Ice Cube was, yeah. So just talking about like that is it the Israelite Jew stuff, because when I guess black people start trying to put that birthright, because I just speak to my mama, she Christian, but it's a go for me on this because she understood about the birthright, right? She was like, yeah, and when I start trying to explaining like between shoot, it's two or Jews that down here in the South, I don't see. I never seen that Jew that's up there. So when I worked in construction, I still do. In 2015, it it was a certain type of white person, trailer parkers, that was mad at this white boy, but she was calling him a Jew. I'm like, I'm looking. Oh, she's like, look at him. Oh, that Jew Steve. I'm like, but that never left me. But it's two.
Up here in the north, I always, and there's no issues up here in the north. And we have a lot of Jews here in West Hartford, and they do a lot of um community support for Indians, us. They do. I've never had a bad experience with any Jews in my
No,
state.
no. See. But no, but that's that. See, what's up? What's up? My my last name is a Jewish one, and my people out of South Carolina. But I'm just saying, um, they down here, it's based on it's two type of Jews. I can't say either of them, but
You have
one
many types of
starts.
Jews. You have Orthodox, and you have you even have Christian Jews.
No, look. Before that, before the religion part. No. There's the there's the there's one to start with for A. The Asiatic or what? Dang. It started with an A. Is that Jew? And it's we hear of it. It's one that starts with a K, but there was a Black Sea trans slavery, like the Slav and all that. But I ain't gonna run people off. Thank you for allowing me up. But just the Horites, in the Bible is the troglodyte. So for me to do rabbit hole last year, and then for me on YouTube to see content that's pro-made and stuff on that same level and all that.
I know one thing. Here's
Let's
one
go.
thing I can say is when I stopped reading the Bible and began venturing out, I learned a ton, so much more. I had to literally let it go, sit it aside, and I found out so much more common sense information. And I never used the Bible as a source because there's so much information out there.
No, but I'm just following that dead end that got Rest in Transition, Steve Coakley, and Rest in Transition, Khalid Muhammad. They was like Scotty and Pippen. They both got poisoned. You know who the modern day that they done revamp that poisoning stuff on? Wendy Williams. Huh? But
I don't know, Stats.
yeah, look. Calling names. Steve Coakley calling names. He are like, damn, why they tried to assassinate Khalid because the Donahue. But I just watched it like an hour or so ago. But Steve Coakley did a presentation showing the parts of how the government put out the assassination attempt, but he got hit.
Talking stuff that I don't talk on my channel.
Yeah. Okay. But okay. Okay. I'll shut that down. But last thing, did you know the origin name? Why Howard is Howard name?
No.
The college Howard, the black college.
Oh, Howard University.
Yeah.
No.
It's named after a white person. All of them is, but it was named after somebody that was a collector of Indian kids and stuff. Like it's dealing with Indians. So of that area, since Howard is right across from the White House. That's all. Let's go. Thank you for allowing me up, Sister Bethy. It's all love.
Welcome, brother. Peace. I appreciate you joining me. And chat, I'm going to let y'all go ahead and dialogue with each other like I normally do with the music. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all, man. Take it easy. I'll let y'all chat. All right now.